Well, OG Drip, man, you new to the channel, go ahead and press the subscribe button, man. Also hit that bell. Also smash the thumbs up as well. This is the channel where we talk about the spiritual truth and how to utilize energy on a day-to-day basis. And listen, y'all, today, man, I know I wanted to go live and just talk to y'all about a couple of things because pretty sure y'all probably got a couple questions about how things is, once you start realizing how this world actually is. And if you're not going through that, this is what you need to take in consideration. Excuse the storm and the stuff in the back, but I am in the car trying to make sure the lighting and stuff right. But you guys need to know that it's certain things that you just have to accept in life, and you have to realize that it's left up to you, and it's been left up to us to be able to break away from this and start learning outside the origins that we've been taught. See, when it comes down to how religion, how everything works with the spiritual world, you have to realize that you're going to go through paths in life that may not work. And that is the good thing because you have to realize when you go to question it, if you can't have your questions answered, you will realize that things is not correlated with each other. Now, in the spiritual realm, everything works with each other. So when you're starting to actually pay attention that how things is correlating, you will see that all of them should make sense as in matching together. So, like, if you're saying that this is light and this is flesh, they're not the same thing. You know what I mean? A light is inside the flesh, but outside of the flesh, it is light. You get what I'm saying? Such as a spirit without the body. So we're gonna look at it like that. So when it comes down to people trying to brainwash you, it been going on for years. So it do hurt, and it is hard to kind of understand, to open up your mind to actually seeing that the stuff that you was taught was like some occult, and it was demonic and satanic, things that you was learning. But they didn't teach you that directly. They taught you it in a slick way to knock you off concentration, to make you not become one with yourself, make you not become the infant being, basically, but become more God instead of more human. Like, it's things that get done in the dark every day. Like, for instance, you have cold words that be said daily on TV that most people do not catch on to and do not realize what is actually going on. So if you guys ever noticed when Obama came up, you heard about the Pizzagate thing. A lot of that stuff popped up. People didn't understand what it actually meant. You already know pizza means, just like some type of sexual thing going on. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I don't want to get too deep in it. I don't want to get yellow mark. But just saying, when we start thinking about that, it's just like all the type of stuff that these people do. It's a marketing tactic, but at the same time, it's like all about keeping control. Because if one thing about it, if you have an open-minded person, you cannot stop them. One thing cannot stop their thought process. If they can't get to this one route, they'll take another one to get around it. You feel me? So when it comes down to things, dog, we have to realize that it's up to you. So if you're sitting there like, dang, maybe I should be learning something. Maybe I should be doing this. And this just go for everybody. I'm not just talking about no high spiritual level stuff right now. I'm just talking about something that's very agreeable that you all should know, that instead of looking at the times as being like, oh, I'm bored in the house, I'm stuck in the house, da-da-da. Look at this as a time of getting to know yourself, which is it probably is. So although they're trying to use it to try to like brainwash you, just think about what's going on, because you need to know that this world is very evil. Boots said I made a whole song called Dirty World that we live in. You guys need to pay attention to this stuff. These rappers and stuff, they're not going to be able to speak out. But at the same time, just pay attention to what they're actually saying. They're letting you know that this is some bull junk that's going behind these closed doors, that most people do not realize what has actually happened, that they may think it's some type of dream, that they may think that's not even realistic. But these people and these creeps is really out here. So what I'm saying today is, y'all get out, you know what I'm saying, open up your mind. Even if it's not listening to me, go listen to someone that you could learn something from. It's time to start expanding our mind, try to reach out, try to tap these lights, because right now, y'all think it's a game, but I have already made a video called What to Expect. You know what I'm saying? The spiritual war, what to expect. And it was a couple months ago. And it was talking about when they started making mandatory vaccinations, when they basically pushing this martial law to the fullest. And if you guys haven't been paying attention to what's been going on in the world, you got to see it. People have been getting shot like it has have nothing been going on. You talking about the fake behind thing, the fake behind virus that's going on, but you sitting here with actual police officers actually killing people, you know what I'm saying, over nothing. So we got to sit here and think like what is actually going on in the dark. You know what I'm saying? It got to be brought to the light. But in order for us to make something happen, you guys, we have to come together as a unit. You know what I mean? Can't one group of people get it done. We have to have basically a worldwide population where all of us is spiritually woke, where we can make decisions, you know what I'm saying, to get certain wickedness from around the area. And when I mean that, I already know bad gonna come with the good. I already know that type of stuff. I'm not saying it like that, but I'm just saying to get a clearer path of where we're trying to go. Because right now we have these satanic people controlling the world. If you don't know basically what a satanic person is, it's just someone that basically believe in Lucifer as being they God. So it's kind of like Christianity, but it's in a weird way. It's kind of like just like a twin brother, but just like on a darker side. It's just like weird as hell. You know what I mean? All of it lost. But I'm just saying that's the way they look at it. Even atheists look at stuff the wrong way. You know what I mean? They look at it like it's no God. And like I tell you guys, there is a God, but it's just the way that these Christians teaching and the way that the Satan is teaching it is completely wrong. You get what I'm saying? So they're trying to teach you into a way of you giving your power to an access being that you don't know nothing about. When therefore this, you know what I'm saying, you have done been through this multiple times, and you see that hasn't been working. You know what I mean? So it's just basically like just to keep you here, and all of those beings is made by them. So at the end of the day, they've been doing this for thousands of years. They just switch up the names, they just switch up the lingo, and just keep it going. So therefore, you'll always see the same things happening, just in a different time. But like now, how things been going on, people have been making breakthroughs. People getting tired of being under control, and they're not necessarily spiritually woke, but they just know at the same time that this control is getting overboard, and now the elites are starting to see that they're losing their control. No, the elites is going to keep real spiritual niggas out of whack. I'm telling you, they're not going to be able to get into the algorithm with this YouTube stuff, because it's all basically just to say, let's try to weaken their minds, weaken them with all of this type of stuff, and then bring it back. If you guys ever been to jail or anything like that, it's the same thing. It's like when you get out of jail, you feel so extra free, but really in the world, like, it's the same stuff. It's just you feel now like that because you've been caged in so long. You know, and that's what they're trying to make us do. If y'all really think about it, it's still not going nowhere. You know what I mean? Everything is just still not really going nowhere, and you guys got to figure out what's going on. It's like they're playing something in the dark to get ready to make a bigger move than what's already been played. You know, they had to switch up their whole tactics. They see what was trying to work, like stand doors, da-da-da. They see that is not working, so now it's like, what can we do now to build fear to these people? And then what can we do to access the media so these people won't be able to find the videos of these people telling the truth? So now they're finna try to start putting out false truthers. You know what I'm saying? So like niggas that sound like they know what they talking about, but not really. And they're here to throw you off on a bandwagon or something like that, bro. But I'm just here just to talk to y'all real quick. And it's been storming and stuff like that, as you can see in the background. So I'm not really going to be here too long. It's just I wanted to talk to y'all about that, because some people have to realize in life that we have answers, and it's all about opening up your mind. Because if it wasn't for astrology, bro, and it's some real talk, and it's just about learning astrology, which is just learning about the spirit, bro, I'm dead serious. It's just like literally telling you literally about life. You know what I mean? And it's just telling you how life works and the phases that life will take you through, and the times of doing things and the times of not doing something, or the times that you may feel a certain way. So that's why I always tell you guys, man, get into it, dog. Get into it. You don't have to necessarily learn from me if you feel like I be speaking too fast, or you feel like necessarily my words too choppy, or any of that, bro. Sometimes it's just the energy and the communication of how people understand things. That's why I say learn astrology. Then you'll learn that some placements just have a harder understanding of understanding how this one communicate, which is their Mercury, wherever they Mercury sit at. But that's just a quick note, man. But like I say, man, if y'all ever have any questions, always come to ask me. But I feel like personally, y'all, and this is just real, I don't really upload as much as I should, and it's a lot to it. It's not only that I'm a father of 5 kids, bro. Excuse me, but it's that I have, like, you know, I get stressed out kind of easy, man. You know, and especially when I feel like, yo, I don't put in more than 100 and something videos less than like 8 months of being on YouTube. So it's like, damn, it's like, yo, I have to, you know, get out there more, and then I feel like then the more I could spread my message more, it'd be more useful. The more crowd I could get to talk to, and the more engagement and more different thought patterns of how people look at things. Because at the end of the day, we could draw the connection and show you how everyone is connected together, and then show you as an individual being, which being in this universe, being in, you know what I'm saying, versified by yourself, we can show you how life works with you. You know what I mean? So That's the reason why I've been chilling. Basically, what I'm saying is like the views, bro, it messes with me sometimes. It's like, okay, I'm pushing my video. It's like I'm giving out encouragement. It's like I'm watching my words. Anything I say that you could go back, you could actually Google, you could actually do the search on. And it's like, damn, it's like, yo, what do YouTube want? When I had 100 subscribers, they were pushing the stuff out. But back then, I was literally doing stuff on purpose that was like minimum. It's like shadow based. You know what I mean? Like real talk. And I'm, you know what I mean? Just telling the truth. It was just like stuff that's like you could kind of already figure out. You know, if you just sit back and study stuff you can pull up on Google. When it comes to talking about the celestial beings and stuff like that, they do not like us talking about the truth because, like I said, it killed all their religions. So when I come to speak, I'm talking about the actual real spirit, and you know what I mean, the actual real God. They don't like that because they trying to teach you to believe in this demonic going. They trying to teach you to believe in this Satan actual straight up and forward, and then they try to tell you that you shouldn't believe in no type of light at all. Basically, you know what I mean? So it's just like that, bro. It's just like it's very like hard to be able to want to produce how I'm gonna say not because it's all up to the spirit, dog. At the same time, but how I feel is like I have to be able to talk to somebody. I have to actually be able to reach out to a crowd. I have to actually see the videos actually starting to spread because right now I'm gonna be in competition with false prophets that's coming out. Y'all gotta stick around. You're gonna start seeing them. They're gonna start saying a little bit of something and then trying to switch it up to making y'all feel like, you know what I'm saying, they know what they're talking about, and then after that they're gonna just be messed up, got you out of whack. And I appreciate that, T Peeps, but for real though. But at the end of the day, like I said, this the real as it get. I'm straight out the hood, man, and that's just what it is. Y'all look at me, and you have to realize that sometimes the spirit comes to the flesh that you would never expect. You know what I mean? For real. And I have a message in me, and it's golden. I promise y'all, it's golden because too many people don't get to face death, bro. Too many people don't make it throughout that. You know what I mean? I was on the ground, literally down the same road that I'm living on right now, bro. Longer than 40 minutes bleeding, bro. You know what I mean? This is just some real talk. And it's like, when I stepped to that phase, everything uplifted. So that's why I named this video Spiritual Stuff. You know what I'm saying? Just a bunch of stuff to talk about. Just to, you know what I'm saying, vibe with you guys. But just let y'all know how life is. But this is actually spiritual talk because it's coming from something that you can take in and you can actually use outside of this life. So, you know what I mean? When I talk about the light, I actually seen that light. When I say that that light is masculine, I actually heard that masculine voice. You know what I mean? It was deep, bro. There ain't nobody's voice in this world that deep. You know what I mean? This literally is out of world. It's like going to see a second sun, like literally. You know what I mean? And it's so bright, but it's not hot. It's so weird, bro. You know what I mean? So don't let nobody tell you the sun is hot. That's just literally, I'm telling you because I was literally outside my body. I can tell you guys this. You don't have to believe it, but until you have a astral projection or any type of things on your own, then you will start seeing what's actually going on. What life is actually about, not to get sucked up into this stuff that they want you to. Because at the end of the day, none of these people care about us. None of these people care about us. They all that's bigger than you right now, LeBron James, Hillary, all those type of people, period, bro. They life already set. You know what I mean? They don't care about nobody else getting out and encouraging themselves to, you know what I'm saying, found some type of wisdom and understanding, basically to gain some water in their life. They don't want you to understand that because they know as a people we are too powerful. You know what I mean? One person can't do it. And the reason why I'm bringing that up is because, like I was just saying, I was down that road 30 minutes. I really feel like to this day that an agent was sent out to me. Why? Because the guy didn't go to jail. What type of junk is that? Like, when do you ever hit somebody 110 feet and you don't go to jail? Just saying. It's all type of stuff out here. And it's not only just that, not just only me, you guys as well. Like, they'll have you right now. When you were born and you start putting in job applications, you start seeing how life worked for you according to anyone else. You will notice the spiritual people go through the most stuff. And it's kind of like that's kind of what made you become spiritual. But at the same time, subconsciously, you was already spiritual. It's just they threw all this stuff in front of you to distract you, to knock you off your spiritual belief and wash you back up in the current. You know what I mean? Back to the Moses days. So, you know what I'm saying? When they talk about, I mean, not Moses, Noah. So when they talk about the ark and all that there, they're just basically talking about your mentality getting washed up, bro. So let's just keep that in mind. That's just a quick way of saying it. So don't let these people brainwash us. You know what I mean? Stay strong and keep enlightening yourself and spread your wisdom. Like I'm saying, if you can't necessarily learn from me, step outside the region. If you feel like the stuff I'm saying might not be true, step back a couple steps, because sometimes you have to go back and realize that. Because there done been a couple spiritual things I done heard, and it's this one guy that I'm like, oh yeah, he's on point, because it makes not only sense, you can actually see it with your real life. You know what I mean? So it's just like how he be explaining stuff in astrology, dog. If you look at it, all of that stuff makes sense. Like when I was explaining soulmates, you know, someone that gives you fuel. If you think about fuel and fire, that's somebody that ignites you. Somebody that gives you, well, which is a twin flame. Somebody that gives you more, you know what I'm saying, more desire, more like passion about something. So it's the same thing. You guys, that's why I like say, let's learn this. Like, so before these people get out here and they start teaching this fake stuff, because everything's finna start coming to a decease, and then it's gonna have you looking at it like, hold on, how on this one end that makes sense, but over here it don't. If it don't, bruh, it don't. I'm telling you, it already should make sense. It already was built like that. We are the creators. We're the ones that created the world. It's just everything that we was you know, applying. Let me turn this AC on, y'all. Let me know if this ain't too hot, cause I'm in here sweating like a slave, man, for real. But real talk though, you know, we have to be out here, you know. Yeah, it's crazy, dog. It's crazy because religious people is teaching you about going to Yale all day, and then they don't realize it, because they giving you this one person to look after, to look up to, and then on top of that, they can't answer no questions for you, and then the being that they're talking about is it's inside the first layer of Earth, which don't make sense. You know what I'm saying? So it's like an exo thing, not eso, but an exo thing, and it's like, why is you trusting something that haven't made it through the layers of heaven? You know what I mean? So it's quite common sense that it's like, why is it even here in this realm of reality? You know what I mean? So think about it like that when it comes to religious people. And that's why they're so afraid, because they've been indoctrinated, bro. All of us, for the most part. That's why when we try to learn something new, especially when it comes to spiritual enlightenment, we be like, damn, that can't be true, man. No way in the world people doing that. But listen, that's the thing, bro. It's people out here in this world that's evil. Most people ain't evil, and they look at things the good way of it, what it is. But when we talk about controlling and why the world like it is, those are people that's evil. Because they choose to make it like that, man. You know, it wouldn't have been like this. And then for them to keep it pushing, they have to give us apologetics and theologians to mess our heads up. So, like, apologetics is like, you know, they're like, no, don't do that. Love one another. Let God come in. Let him handle it. You know what I mean? So now you just sitting there just taking abuse. You know? So it's like really asking somebody like, now, if my kid got kidnapped, and, you know, it's like, dude, like, you know, what type of stuff is that? Like, that's not godly. You know what I mean? Like, how can I expect somebody to handle that? You know what I mean? At the same time, it need to be justified in different type of ways, whatever the situation is that makes sense at the time. You know what I mean? So that's not reckless, but just makes sense. So, you know, yeah, man. So it's like, basically, we have to, yeah, you're right. Now, the mind is very powerful, y'all. We got to understand that, man. We really do, because that's the thing right now, y'all. All this stuff, this Instagram, this Facebook, this everything that they're using it for, it's literally out there, just out there. That's how I look at it. But it's like how you use it. So, like, right now, what I'm doing with YouTube, bro, I'm not just out here pulling pranks on somebody. I'm trying to save lives. Bump life as in on this earth. I'm trying to help people extend to pass this dimension, to pass the fourth, to pass the fifth dimension. I'm trying to get us up into those heavenly realms and dimensions where we understand off our instinct and what our spirit actually want to do. Why y'all think we back here on this earth? What y'all think the book of Enoch is about? The book of Enoch is literally showing us our lust, well, like we think love of earth. We didn't want to let it go. It wasn't talking about no actual women. It was talking about emotions. You know what I mean? Women is emotions. So when they talk about feminine energy, that's all it is. It wasn't talking about no actual women. You know what I mean? Some actual angels falling in love with actual women. No. It's talking about our actual life of how we got attached to things. That's why I tell y'all not to get attached to stuff, because that would keep you here. You know how somebody say, oh, that chair right there is wicked or it's haunted. That person, that spirit drove an attachment with that. So as a spirit's energy. Just like the same thing as a serpent and all that stuff there, dragon, all that stuff is just energy. So when it's talking about the energy is being stuck inside of that, it may be hunted. You know what I mean? You might can't sit there. That person ain't learned to let it go. They still want to be here. You know what I mean? So they still on this earth, not in the extended realms and realities. So at the same time, we have to realize we're here to come in, learn this, learn that, get our spirit broke, get hurt. Like, oh Lord, that's not the right thing. That's not the real truth. This and that there, and then to piece it back together, and then to be like, you know what? I enjoyed my time in Earth. I loved it. I came. I did what I did, and now it's time for me to leave. And that's just what it is. And now it's time for me to go on to the realms of reality. And now that I know what life is, I enjoy this. So I enjoy the battles and the hardships and the experiences in my past life to learn from and to keep fighting and keep going through extended realms and reality. So it's like saying, like, yo, we have to be here and have to make ourselves strong enough to be able to be in heaven. Don't nobody want no weak spirit, bro. You know what I mean? Somebody that can't take criticism, somebody that can't take the truth, basically. Now, if you criticizing somebody, you don't know what you're talking about. Now, I can see somebody get mad with that because it's like, dude, did you try me? But when it comes down to how we looking at things, man, we have to be strong. Because look what I was just saying about the apologetics. Look what that weak spirit got us into. Think about that. Now we all misguided. I can't even get on Facebook without looking at somebody, oh, God saved my life. Well, tell me when he do something bad. The same God that you guys friend to, tell me when he do something bad. I bet you won't post that. But you guys quick to post, oh, he did this for me, did that for me. But that same God is God. He have to do it for you, bro. You're going to leave him. You're going to forsake him. You're going to go to Lucifer. And now then Lucifer going to have to make you, you know what I'm saying? That's the Satanist. And then after that, then when you're on your own, you're like, hey, I'm on my own. Now you know what I'm saying? You out here on your own. Now you still lost. So at the end of the day, it's all about learning how to look in, dive in, and get the hell out. You know what I mean? Straight up. And that's just what it is, man. And it sound, like I said, it sound bold, it sound strict, with no emotion behind it, with all these damn earth signs I got in my body, dude, but it is just what it is. Straightforward, hardcore living, that's just what it is. It's a dirty world that we live in, and you have to get your youth up, wake the youth up, because that's all that we got when it comes to them. Bump what we got going on, the situation is kind of, you know what I'm saying, pending right now. But for these people that's 5 years from now, y'all wait till see what they about to do in 5 years. You will see. 2030, look at me stuttering. 2030 is when they're going to make the real big move. But at the end of the day, like I'm saying, don't let that fear you. Not if you consciously woke, because then you will just be like, they thought they were going to get us with that. Nope, moved on from that. We dodged that bullet, dodged that one. But if you blind, you a sheep, you walking into all the walls, you walking into everything that they putting out there. But basically, we have to realize that this world is going to come at you with things that you may not could accept. Even when your friendship, you ever had a friendship so deep and then that person turn on you and cross you, it hurt. It hurt even when you find the evidence right in front of you. It hurt. But you have to realize it's the truth. Our elders in front of us and stuff like that, man, that been telling us to go to this Christianity, to go to this religion, that one, dog, they was lost. And guess whose fault it is at the end of the day? And this is just real as it is. It's technically their fault because they didn't go with that thing in the back of their head. It was like, oh, the hell on. Something don't sound right about that. Ask a question about this. And when they asked the question, they heard the response. They felt it, which is that spirit, that instinct I was telling you about, the subconscious. And they didn't go along with it. So they just got washed up and just got taken in for what it is. And now when they try to find out things, they get bashed. And now they lose the fear. You know what I'm saying? Now they gain fear of actually wisdom. So it's like weird. You know what I mean? That's why I tell y'all, dog, get rid of no fears, man. There's no fear game. I don't care. They're just like, well, when I first joined this, dog, I was telling people, like, they was like, dude, you making these type of videos, bro, you can get killed. So what? That's part of life. Nigga, what you mean? That's death and regeneration. Learn about astrology. Like, you have to leave this body. I'm trying to hit my full power. You know what I mean? Just like I'm trying to do that. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to be stuck in this world in reality. No, I want to live and see more beautiful things. I want to help others. I want to, you know what I'm saying, waking people up, man. Straight up. Straight up. Yeah, man. They don't understand that. It's so funny because it's like it'd be like the answers right there because, you know, in Christianity, they be talking about getting baptized, right? And it's funny because it's like if you read the scriptures, it sounds like it's just talking about the rain. And it literally sounds like the sun, literally, I'm gonna make a video about it too. It's just going into Aquarius, which is the water bearer. So if you think about that, it's just literally talking about the rain on Earth. It literally said, bro. I don't know where these people be like, yo, let me grab this and throw this shit way out there. Like, you know what I mean? That's because they're the person that's over them is a higher level. Like, let me tell y'all something. The Christians, the Satanists, and all those guys that don't really have no power and stuff like that, they all is on a low level. They don't get the complete truth. So they don't even know the truth. So they washed up completely too. And then you got the higher level elites, the ones that never fall off, the Beyoncés and the stuff like that, the ones that you're not going to see fall off, the perfect being what they want to be. You know what I mean? It's all about basically fooling somebody. You know how they say eternal life? Eternal life is very true, y'all. But it's not through like that, bro. It's not like that. It's like eternal life is like you're going to leave the body. Because like I told you, leaving the body is part of life. Leaving the conscience behind is part of life. So that is what it mainly is. I don't understand how people take little words and they let people mix them up and they go with it without going outside the source and figuring out what's actually going on. You know what I mean? Oh, I probably didn't press something wrong. But yeah, man, I just wanted to chop it up with y'all, man. I ain't gonna talk too much about it, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, dog, if we had more people tuning in and stuff like that, I would be willing to go more in and answer any question that y'all got, because I know that sometimes it's like you have to mention things to me. Like, I might forget about stuff because, bro, I be on some spiritual stuff. Like, I be so high in some spirituality stuff that I don't really even see the little small stuff no more. Because, like, oh, all this draw a connection to this, so at the end of the day, it don't really matter to me. So, like, you know what I mean? Yeah, I have to work on that, though, because sometimes I get too dry, like I was just saying with all these earth signs. It's like, see? Astrology again. It's like, how would I know that if I wouldn't have, you know what I'm saying? I feel it. I know that it's true, and that's how I say astrology is like life, bro. And it's like, damn, this is how I go about it, but why do I go about it? You know, boom, it's right here. Why do you go about it? Why do you know what I'm saying? Why do you proceed like this? Why do you look at things like that? And it's just, that's what it is. So, you know, in life, bro, we're going to have to learn that we just have to depend on ourselves. That's why I like to say God do this in responsibilities, how my boy said it, you know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like he say, that's up to you as a God, bro. You have to get your stuff right. You have to realize that we've been food and getting food for years, and ain't nothing gonna change about it. Only thing gonna change about it is the game, the way they running it. They're not gonna be just now just being super far off. No, they know that we're on to them. They know that, so now they gotta switch it up, bro. You know what I mean? It's part of the program, but they're not outside of once you release outside this bubble. And I want to show you guys a video. We'll probably do like a live reaction, and it's about basically like three guys that was trying to expose the truth, and to this day they like dead basically. You know what I mean? And we're gonna start out probably with Isaac first, and then we're gonna go on, you know, at Isaac Cabby. But if you guys wanna Google it yourself, y'all can, man, and just realize what he was saying. Basically, he was just saying that all of the celebrities and stuff we look up to be behind closed doors, even the ones that's not in the U.S. be behind closed doors with like actual kids hidden in their basement, actual doing blood rituals. They call chicken kids. He broke down all that stuff, man. So I kind of want to dig into that and want y'all guys to zoom in and just pay attention with me, like for a minute, because it's not okay. I understand we like a lot of us is on a higher conscious, but you know we have to be able to break stuff down, y'all, for people that's trying to get up in this realm, trying to get up in this stuff of what's going on, trying to actually enter the fourth and fifth dimension. That ain't even there. They just third dimensional because they sheep. You know, we gotta help, bro. We can't. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to help. If they don't want it, that's just what it is, man. Straight up. You know. Hey, but yeah, you do real talk though, man. That man, he spoke a lot. He spoke hardly, you know. And that's the other thing about him, y'all. His death was just like all of a sudden, like he fell off the cliff or something. But a lot of people were saying he was pushed off the cliff. So it's just like, damn. It's like, you know, at the end of the day, if you watch through the video, the point I like is, like he said, and like I told you in the beginning, at the end of the day, he wasn't scared of that. You know, he know that that's part of the world. That's part of what you have to go through. You're not finna just get all the stuff that you was saying that you was gonna get on this earth in reality, bro. You know, you could get a lot, but it has a limit, you know, and spirit outside the body is no limit. So look at the body as being like the imprisonment or like a house arrest, or however you look at it in your mind to make it make sense. But literally, just look at it like that. Basically something that's handicap right now in your life. So, you know, but man, it's good talking to y'all. I'm glad y'all tuned in. Whoever tuned in, man, I love y'all. You know what I mean? That this real talk because I have, like I said, I have real love for humanity. I understand why people do what they do. I understand what goes on earth, and I understand that it's not people's fault. The reason why they is like they is completely. You know what I mean? Because you got to go over there, but it's that also is a power out there that's out there to trick us out the streets and to knock us all into this one rule order, and so they can all get this robot jump pushing, and the humans could just keep coming back over and over, basically, and all that. But hold on, matter of fact, before I go, that's another thing. If you guys been paying attention, a lot of this stuff comes back like they'll dismiss it like they were just showing all those JT Justin Timberlake had a video. Basically, he was uploaded to a chip, and when he danced, the robot dance or whatever. So now they done got to the point they're gonna be coming back with that, but it's gonna be different. It's gonna be kind of like the movie Matrix when he was like, "What is that fluid?" He was like, basically that's the human, all their fluids, and basically what they do is keep putting it in the bots over and over. That's why we call people bots. So it's like they're gonna just be sheeps over and over and over again. So that's what I'm saying, y'all. Excuse me. It's like we have to realize that they've been telling us this shit. Why they been telling us this? Cause this they playing. They showing other people like, hey, you want to be on this gate? You want to be over here? Come on now, don't join them. But they ain't telling you like, oh man, you know, it's some woke group over there that goes through it. But they kind of do, but they kind of don't. Like, you know, the people that was in the Matrix that was good, like Neo them. But my whole point of saying that is we have to be careful because if though this it gets to that point when they're able to download stuff from your brain, which is your subconscious. Remember I was saying it's subconscious like a computer, and you let them get to that point, which they're already doing. You let them get you in that thing, and that's why I say we need to wake people up. You let them get you like that, it's over with. It's over with. For the most part, right now, if a person don't have some type of outside thought, some type of opening their mind right now, it's already too late. Because look how people running crazy about something that they can't even necessarily figure out what it is. People wearing masks, they say they're airborne, they say da-da. It's so stupid, bro. It's just like the earth, it really make me mad, bro. I be really ready to smite stuff. I be like, for real, man, it's like, what I mean by that is like the battle of the gods, like straight up. Because these guys have fallen weak, and they weak spirits. And it's like, who are you? Like, I don't mess with you either. You a weak spirit. You letting them, like, bomb, you letting them do stuff like this to us. Bomb, you study walking into legions. Bomb, you study walking our youth into death. And, no, they done said it plenty of times. They designed everything like this in this world to destroy our youth. Bro, look at the NBA. Look at the NFL. Look how all that stuff is set up. It's like, damn, I done played college ball before. And it's like, damn, how can you get to a place in life that these people, like, will really separate you? You got like 1,000 and some players coming into college, by 500 making the NFL. That ain't the right numbers, but I'm just saying, look how small the numbers is. Yo, guys don't think something up with that? You don't think some of those guys, they be like, damn, yo, hold on. I ain't know it was going to be like that. I don't want to sign that, da-da-da. It's stuff like that that goes on in the world that we shouldn't even be questioning. We should be like, damn, why only a select few, and why do you get to choose who the select few is? Like, they should have some type of way with all the technology they got that the people themselves get to choose who get to go where somewhere. You know what I mean? Not just up to one person called a scout. You know what I mean? So bump all that, bro. All that there is just a way to push you further and further away. Therefore, you can do the same thing. Yeah, exercising is very important in life and stuff like that. Yeah, but you don't have to go out there and, you know what I mean, man, I'm going to leave it alone. But it's basically like you don't have to go out there and settle for what these people giving you. You know what I mean? Like, everybody complaining about basketball not coming on TV. Go out there and watch somebody else play basketball. Like, these people, we got to stop letting these people control us. We got to stop giving them power that's unnecessary. Like, we don't need it. Like, you know what I mean? Like, damn, cut it. Oh, well. People crying about the NBA might get cut and stuff like that. Bro, cut it. Them niggas don't do nothing for us. They don't do nothing for us. They just up there doing their thought dizzle. They got life. They done been lied to, told them, yo, you going to get infinite life and stuff like that, and they don't realize that really, nigga, they already chipped up, programmed. They're going to be coming back over and over for real. So they like lie to you but tell you the truth because you're going to be coming back, but just not in control of your life, in control of how they want to control you. You know what I mean? So that's just some real spiritual stuff, bro. We got to just realize, like, stuff is out to get us. Focus in on yourself. If you know yourself, how in the hell you gonna get food? You know what I mean? Stop focusing in on other stuff that they telling you about. That's just like when I was in religion. It's like, damn, when y'all gonna tell us how to breathe, how to deal with these damn problems that I'm going through? You know what I mean? Like, yo, I'm going through some issues. Damn, y'all ain't say nothing about no damn meditating, no damn chakra bracelets. Y'all ain't say nothing, no stones, no none of this stuff that can help myself. Y'all just like, hey, it's okay. Let God deal with it. Wow, that's tough. You know what I mean? So it's hard out here for people like me to get my message out because you got these dummies already blocked up and already done took over and got people like actually dumb. Like now you try to talk to them and they be like, what you say? Oh nah, I don't understand that. I'm good though. I'm good. Like damn, y'all think y'all know something because the person that been telling y'all this God came here now and be like, yo, this God. No, you need to start going outside of that. Go outside of your origins, y'all. That's what I should have titled this video. Start going outside your origins. Stop being closed-minded. Because everyone have to be up. What's up? What's up, Beyond the Labels, dog? It's been a while, man. For real. And that's one of my dogs, too. He put me up. Matter of fact, y'all go, what is it called? The Kabbalah? Matter of fact, he put me on to that. Because, listen, y'all, I'm telling y'all how spiritual this stuff is. Because before he even told me about this book, everything I was saying, literally, was already written. I didn't know that. I didn't never look at it or nothing, dog. I was like, dang. I was like, yo, dang. You know what I mean? I was like, dog, he really showed me basically the logic behind it. And me being a Virgo son, I'd be looking at stuff like, man, hold on, man. I don't see the logic behind it. I don't believe this junk could go. I believe this fairy tale stuff, you know what I mean? So when I found out about it and I went to reading it, I'm like, damn, you know, I already talk about this type of stuff, but now it's like now I could put it into matching with astrology and everything else, where people may see and people get lost at. Astrology could get lost too, man, if you learning the wrong stuff. You know, everything, that's what I'm saying, could get you lost if you learning the wrong way. But everything should correlate because you, as a spirit, has did all these things already. All this stuff has already came through. So if you're not doing it right now, it's like, what in the world is going on wrong? Let's figure it out. Start studying. Start getting into things, man. So basically, that's what I like to talk about. It's like training your instincts, bro. So when you outside this body and you ain't got the conscious, like all the brain stuff you try to remember, you could know how to shift around, not get abducted by other energies, such as what people think spaceships is, man. I'm telling y'all, bro, religious, bro, these people dumb, bro. They got people so lost, it's hard to communicate with the community and with how they got stuff. It's like they forcefully block all throat chakras. It's like, bam, you know what I'm saying? I don't want nobody to understand. But at the end of the day, it's literally just saying of how your body matches, like what it matches with. Like a person that's shadow and evil as hell, they got a fucked up mentality. You know what I'm saying? That's what you would say. So that'd be their spaceship. Like they got a rigid spaceship over there. It's rough. You know what I mean? That's the type of the area they like to be in. So guess what? They gonna go right over there in type of space. But when it's like when you coming off pure off yourself, it's like boom. Your guidance to back to, you know what I'm saying, getting to the right place where you supposed to actually go at. Only you can't follow behind everybody's footsteps. I could teach spirituality all day. Some people are just not gonna get to. You know what I mean? It don't matter. It's up to them. You know what I mean? For real, it's like left up to us. So it's like, damn, I can say all this stuff like I was just saying. I can say all these videos and stuff, but if it ain't getting to nobody, it's not really doing it justice. So like, spread the word. Click share on these videos. Whatever y'all got to do, man. But I got to get out here, and because I got some juicy stuff I want to talk about. And it's just like, just to show y'all how much stuff makes sense but don't make sense. Basically, all the Greek mythology stuff, unfold, I'm going to do all that. Like, I'm going to literally show y'all what Zeus is. I'm going to basically show y'all what Hades is, and things like that in alignment and through astrology of how it works and how you know which astrology correct. Because we're going to have to do a video, too, to show you where all astrology, what each astrology they're trying to teach nowadays have lost people and went wrong. Because it takes time to study. But if you're listening to somebody, at least you already know at hand, like to have it in your mind to what to expect. You know what I mean? So then you don't have to go all the way down that path just to find out that path led you to nowhere. You know what I mean? Like some real talk stuff, like you in the woods, don't go to that path. Follow this one that's already hatched down where somebody was drawing it at, and now they probably just didn't complete it. And now, when you draw the pieces together, now you can connect the puzzle. You know what I mean? So it's like a subconscious connection. So you guys think about it. You ever seen like the human head with like the stars right there? That's basically what it is, bro. And everything, man. But y'all see, it done went to storming, it done went to raining, and I'm finna get out of here. It's getting horrible, man. It's out here in the storm. They keep geoengineering everything because y'all know at the end of the day, people don't know what's going on. So, and whatever they got to do to put more poison on us, to keep our brain harder to understand, harder to open up, that's what they gonna do. You know what I mean? And I'm out, y'all. Love y'all. OG Drip, man.